Hey guys, it's Kim here with Fairily Fiber Fun. Thanks for joining me on this full-length video of a Tour de Fleece spin from July. So I had made these custom Tour de Fleece Kalypso Fairies team bats for whoever ordered them that was a member of the team, and they were customized to each individual's preferences, and that was loads and loads of fun. The colors were fairly consistent throughout, although I did adjust the colors a little bit from person to person as requested, when requested. But overall, it was purple and teal are the Kalypso Fairies Kalypso Creations colors, and so I tried to incorporate those into all of the team bats. It was lots of fun. And then I had some alpaca that I was adding to the bats, unless someone said no alpaca, and then I didn't. So the main wool was Cheviot, and then I had all sorts of add-ins that anybody could choose what they wanted. And I added some sparkle, silk, bamboo, and I think silk noil, but I don't remember, I'm not entirely sure. I had more texture in my bats than I wanted. But the main fiber is Cheviot and alpaca, and I went very heavy on the alpaca compared to everybody else's bats, and I still really enjoyed the spin. Before I forget, I would like to give a very, very warm welcome to new viewers and a welcome back to returning viewers. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss new videos as they come out. And leave your comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. Check out the Ko-fi memberships and YouTube memberships for exclusive content and early release videos. The perks are the same whether you're on Ko-fi or on YouTube. Okay, housekeeping done. Let's return to what I'm doing here at the wheel. So the first thing I did was strip my bat down. I have two bats. I spun one to one bobbin, one to the other bobbin. So I tore a strip off of the purple end of the bat and spun it end to end, tore another strip off from that same end, and did this until I had spun the entire bat, and then I spun the second one the exact same way to the second bobbin, and then two-plied it together. Now, I did not weigh these bats before I started spinning, and they did not weigh the same. There was more fiber in one than in the other. I may have spun them a little bit differently because I had some leftovers from one of the bobbins, but that's okay. This is normal and it happens. As far as how I'm drafting this, it's however it feels like drafting. These bats wanted to be spun long draw, and I was trying to go for more smooth than textured, which if you have a textured bat, it is not the easiest to get that to be a smooth yarn. And if I had known when I carded the bats that I wanted a smooth yarn, I would not have added as much texture as I did. It all worked out in the end, and I did very much enjoy the whole process. These bats were so much fun to spin. I don't get to spin my own products very often, as I want to put them in the shop so that you can enjoy them. So when I do get to spin them, they're just so much fun. Here I am doing some long draw. I did end up caving and being like, fine, you want a long draw, I'll long draw. It did go a little quicker and it was easier, and that's what the fiber wanted. So there we have it. The bats, sometimes the fibers determine how the spinning happens, and that's what happened here. So after finishing the first bat, we start with the second one, and I almost spun this in the wrong order. As you can see, I start to tear a strip off the wrong end of the bat, fix my mistake or catch it and start with the purple end instead. You can see a lot of the bamboo in there. It's not dyed, so it's white. And I can't remember if I put silk in that, undyed silk as well. I don't remember. It's been a while. You can always go watch the video where I carded my own bats for Tour de Fleece. I will try to put a card in here so you can go watch that. And keep an eye on the Facebook group for continued activities throughout the year. We just wrapped up, at the time that I'm editing this, we just wrapped up a very fun Tour de Fleece, and I am looking forward to the next spin along or craft along, which is going to be the entire month of October. So that will be announced in an upcoming episode in full detail. So if you are interested in loads of fun and a very loving, welcoming community, go check out the Facebook group. It is in the show notes below, and all the links to all the places are in the show notes below. Now, we had an accident happen. Someone fell over, tripped and fell on the spinning wheel and damaged the drive wheel, but not the hardware, just the wood. I used wood glue and some zip ties and was able to finish this spin and finished up Tour de Fleece. And I did replace the drive wheel, but the new one came after the tour was over. So I am sad that this happened. We ended up rearranging my spinning corner and making a new home for the spinning wheel to live when I'm not spinning on her, so that Rosalie does not take damage again. It could have been much worse. The individual who fell on the wheel did not get hurt. It was just the wheel that took damage. And the wheel is replaceable. A human body is not. So I can't complain too much that this happened. Yes, I was upset that Rosalie took damage, but like I said, it could have been a lot worse. Somebody else could have gotten hurt. A bone could have broke, it could have been catastrophic. Instead, my wheel just needed one part replaced and she's spinning beautifully now. So catastrophe averted. But because Rosalie got hurt, I did not feel comfortable plying on her, as plying, or the way I ply, puts a lot more stress on the wheel. And so I switched over to Mr. Squeaky, my spinny cube, for the plying portion, and that worked out really, really well, even though I don't enjoy spinning on an e-spinner very often. It has its moments where it shines. And I'm grateful that I have another wheel because I needed him. So here we go with some flying, and I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of this video and some music. And I hope if you guys enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.